Well, for toy makers, the countdown to the holiday season has already begun, and so has the battle to be this year's hot toy. Bradley Blackburn gives us an inside look at this year's trends and what might be on the top of so many wish lists.
Set, go!
In the race to be this year's top toy, Lori Schacht knows how to pick a winner.
Lori, you're the pro!
She's tracked toy trends for decades at the Toy Insider and brings top toy makers together for the annual Sweet Sweet event in New York.
We know that parents love to share things with their children that they had when they were children.
That means old 90s favorites are back, like the Ninja Turtles. But it's today's kid influencers like Kira and Cam from Missouri who have the real superpower to shape trends.
Kira! Ooh! What's this? I've got to get this open!
Their videos reviewing toys can get millions of views.
It's July. You're already making your Christmas list?
I know! I want that shaking thing where you say,
Shaking things up this year, there's plenty of new.
What do you want to do, Peanut?
Peanut the playful monkey blinks, walks, and swings with more than 100 interactions. Don't worry, there's still an off switch.
There's the off switch.
There's the off switch right on the foot.
And meet Poe.
This is our AI storytelling bear.
Kids tap prompts in an app, then OpenAI creates a custom story.
Joining her was Prince Leo.
Who did it make you think of?
Teddy Ruxpin.
Right, but this is a whole different generation. It's a story created from the kids' own ideas, what they've chosen.
It's not just toys. Craft kits are a huge category right now. Kids love them, and so do parents.
A new spin on old classics. Toys ready to bring joy to the next generation. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
And of course, toys aren't just for kids. Adults buy them too. Lego is among the big brands now designing for grown-ups with sets that can cost hundreds of dollars. Well, Barbie has added its first ever blind Barbie doll to its diverse collection. Mattel collaborated with several organizations dedicated to aiding the blind community to create this toy and ensure it was a true reflection of a blind individual. The foundations provided input on everything from the outfit, the eye gaze, and the company's website, which was made accessible for the blind. This new edition follows a series of inclusive dolls, each designed to reflect and honor the diversity of the human experience. Well, happening tomorrow, it could be announced that the Winter Olympic Games will be returning to the U.S. France and Salt Lake City got the nod from the IOC's executive board last month. Now, the two sites had already been picked as the only preferred bidders for their respective games in November of 2023. Now, Salt Lake City, which had initially wanted to bid for the 2030 games, but they dropped those plans due to the date being too close to the 2028 Summer Olympics in LA. Now, Salt Lake City looks to host the games for a second time after 2002. That was the first. Well, still to come on Valley News Live at 4, we're following some breaking news for you just into our newsroom out of Bagley, Minnesota. We have just learned that a 2-year-old child has died. We'll have the details on what took place. Plus, Summer Schnabach will also give us our look at our forecast and why exactly we're seeing so much smoke in the sky.